One of my favorite quotes of all time. Whatever you have to do, which you know that you have to do, will not go away until you do it. One of my English teachers told me that, and I wasn't really getting my homework done back in the day, back in high school, and he was like, look, what you have to do, it's not going to go away until you do it. So you have to do it, and only you can have responsibility for your own life. So if I'm talking to myself, which I am, when I make these videos, they come directly from my own life. But I want to make them and post them just because everyone deals with the same thing, so maybe I can help somebody. You, the person I'm talking to that's listening to this, you have things that are your responsibility, and they won't go away until you do them. If you wait for other people to do them, then you just end up being a dependent adult, and that is what a baby is. And if you don't grow up from being a baby, then you're just independent, you're just like an old child, and that's just not very nice to be around. If anybody knows those types of people that expect everybody to do things for them, they're just not very nice to be around. So it's for our own good to be able to take care of our responsibilities, and then as a parent, when we become parents, we can take care of the responsibilities of other people. But first we have to take care of our own. And I thought about this today because I make juice with this one machine, and I didn't clean it for 2 days, and I came back to clean it today, and it smelled so bad. I opened it up and there was mold in it. Straight up mold on the carrots that I had juiced. And I was like, holy crap, why did I wait? And it's just an example of, it's my responsibility to clean it up after I'm done, and if I don't, then it will get mold. Then mold will grow. It's the same thing in your life. If you don't get your responsibilities done, then mold and bad things that are metaphorically equivalent to mold, right? Like resentment and anger and just like, these things will grow in your life. So you have to take care of it as soon as you can, as soon as possible, and there's no choice. That's another thing about life. It's like, you don't have a choice. You were born into this world, you have responsibilities, and if you take care of them, and you're like, look, I'm gonna get them done, and you get them done, then life is a beautiful thing. But if you're like continuously making excuses and saying like, oh, I don't have to do that, and you put them off, then you just have to deal with mold in your life. And if you like mold and you like your life being a little bit smelly and gross, then hey, you can do that. I personally don't like that. Have I lived like that before? Yes, 100%. I've lived with mold in my life, and I thought, oh, maybe it would just go away. Maybe my problem will just go away. But no, then it came back to, it reminded me of what my English teacher told me. He's like, look, Connor, what you have to do will never go away until you do it. So you gotta do it. Or deal with the mold. That's all I wanted to say today. Last thing I would end on though is, in this life, it's like, it's not easy, it's not safe all the time, it's dangerous. You gotta like make sure that you're always on guard for everything. In relationships, in crossing the street, I mean, you can get hit by a car. It's like, you gotta be, this is what I wanna make, the point I wanna make. In life, you have to be strong, not safe. And I think a lot of times we do ourselves a disservice in society by always trying to make everything so safe. It's just not how it is, because no matter what, there's always gonna be people in life and things and like things that happen in life that are very dangerous. And unless you're strong and able to recognize these situations and get away from them, or make sure that you get through without getting burned, you have to be strong. Like mentally, you have to know what's up. You have to make sure that like you're on your guard. That's called being strong. And you can't legislate, protect everybody into safety, because again, like I said before, that's just being a child. If you're always protected by everything, then you're just a child. But if you're strong enough to like take care of yourself, then you're an adult and you're able to have your own children and protect them. So that's my pondering and thought of the day. That's it.